We are. Hi, it's Michele Théberge, take two. Major technical issues. Even though we got here an hour early, did all these tests, had my microphone on, everyone who showed up for Collage Together was they couldn't hear me. So we took the mic, we disconnected the mic, and that didn't help. And we have no idea why. So anyway,
is this live unlisted?
it should be public, it's automatically public.
If I'm signed into my own profile on your YouTube channel, and it's not. Oh, there it is.
Okay, guys, so.
There we go. Let me.
Try and get people back in. All right, but this is gonna be like a recording, so I'm gonna just get started.
Yeah. The sound is working. I can hear you there.
Let's see. If you are here from the aborted original live stream that we had to close due to technical issues, would you please say hi in the comments? I can't see right now because I'm too far from the camera how many people are here, but sincere apologies. We have no idea why this happened. I've done so many live streams, never had the sound not work. Anyway, I'm excited to get started with you guys. And if you're here, it just shows your extreme dedication that you really wanted to make this work. I was joking with Claire, is this the solar flares? They were saying there were gonna be problems with communications. I have no idea, but it's quite a mystery to us. But we're gonna get started because this will also be a replay. So even if you can't be here in person, you can do this and listen anytime. By the way, there's a whole playlist. If you enjoy just having a little bit of company, I know I do when I'm doing chores around the house, I'll just have someone doing cleaning sometimes, some channel of someone doing cleaning, or when I'm cooking, I like to have a cooking channel. Sometimes it's fun just to have a little company. So that's what this is all about, is to have a little company while you work, to have a sense of community. You know, some people don't like going out in public, and maybe you're one of those people, or maybe you live so far away from anywhere where you could take a workshop and work with other people. Maybe that's a good fit for you too, or maybe you're just a person who likes to join these things. Anyway, all of you guys are welcome. I'm super excited that you made the time today. So this is in honor of World Collage Day, which was founded in 2018 by Collage Magazine, and we've got them linked in the description. Oh, right, we're gonna have to make a whole new description, Claire. You can just cut and paste everything from the last one real quick for everybody. So I'm really proud of us for on the fly. This is such a great example of what it is to be an artist, right? Things don't always work out. You just kind of, readjust and jump in and do the best you can. So I'm sure you're all familiar with that process if you've made art before, and sometimes the unexpected is what we like to call the happy accident. So we'll just call this a happy accident. I'm so glad you guys are here. So we're gonna get started ASAP. Just a little reminder to set an intention. Tell us in the comments what you're working on and where you're tuning in from so I can say hi to you all. Now, I did do a bunch of these in the early days of the pandemic during lockdown so that we could come out of our isolation and have a little opportunity to work together. And I didn't get a clear read from anyone how people like it. I tried playing music and we can't do that. Some people like music when they work. I will be talking a little bit. If you're gonna find that annoying, just turn the volume down and we'll take a break at 40 minutes past the hour, so whatever that is in your time zone. We're here in Pacific time zone in California, so that'll be 10:40 a.m. for us. 40 minutes past the hour, we'll take a little break. We'll tell you about the giveaway and how you can enter it. And it's a time to kind of reflect and tune in. Sometimes you start working and your head's not quite in the game and you're being self-critical or whatever. Taking that little break kind of pulls you out. And again, this is your time, so you don't need to take the break. You can just have it on low volume or no volume, just peeking over and seeing us working here. But if you like more company, we will be talking a little bit, not a lot, not the whole time. I did once have someone watch one of these and I waited for 25 minutes. It seemed like nothing was happening. That's because this isn't as much a watching video as a work along video. So if you've ever done co-working, you get the concept. Is just that each person is in their space. So it's time to have a little community and to celebrate collage. And hey, if you're not doing collage, no one's gonna tell on you. You can do whatever you want to work on. So thanks again for joining and letting us know what you're working on and where you're dialing in from, and we will get started. Yay! I'm gonna bring in our thing.
We have 13 people watching.
Yay! Welcome everyone. Okay, so this is what Claire and I are working on. So you guys may see in the background on the wall some of my collages. If you've watched any of my other videos, you know I've been doing collage wall. If you follow me on Instagram, you'll see my collages. I have for the longest time wanted to do, I wrote a proposal for this, gosh, I don't know, like maybe a year or two ago. I want to take one of these collages and blow it up in 3 dimensions. So we made this mock-up of a room or gallery space, and I am so excited to start cutting out some of my shapes and experimenting with what it would look like to have them spaced out in a 3-dimensional. I've done a lot of installation work in my life, so this is not unfamiliar for me. I've just been working a lot in 2D since, pretty much since the beginning of the pandemic. I was just really getting into 2D, and I haven't done an installation in a while. So this is gonna be super fun. I've got all my materials back here. You may have also seen these in some of my other videos. We did a whole series called Inside the Studio or Inside the Art Studio, and I sort of showed people how I organize my stuff. I am actually going to ask Claire to do me a favor. Can you straighten the camera? It's a little wonky. I don't know if that's annoying to anybody else. It would be a little bit distracting to me.
I saw it too. I just didn't want to fiddle with it while you were talking.
Yeah, no, all good. Yay. Okay.
Let's see. Does that look a bit better?
So,
That looks good. What do you think about that?
yeah, and I can see it.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna start cutting out some shapes.
17 people watching.
Yay! So I
Yeah.
hope you're all getting started on your project. You got your materials, you're set up where you are.
We have somebody
And
from Portugal, Michigan,
Portugal. Oh my
San
God.
Francisco, Austin,
Wow.
Texas.
Yes, I love it. It's so exciting to have you guys here all together in community. Love it.
Should I set a timer that leads us to 10:40?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Which is
And you're gonna put that on the camera. We're gonna put the timer on the side here, so if you're not sure where we are before our break, you can just glance up and see where we are. So.
let's see how much time this video perfect.
I might have to come around on the other side to do this, because I kind of have to visualize it. Okay, here I am.
Can move the table back too during the talk times.
Okay. This is so fun. Look at this, Claire.
Someone from Scotland. Minnesota.
And it's neat to see how the shadows are cast on this too. This is really cool. So I think the next thing, Claire, when you're done with all the tech support here, that we will start to like tie these onto monofilament and then create something to go across.
Okay.
Remember we talked about that?
Yeah, we
So-
talked about like wooden skewers.
Yeah.
For now, we could just do like, I could just cut like little notches in here, and then we could knot the end of the.
Yeah, I was thinking,
Monofilament?
what if we do that? Yeah, or if this is too slippery, maybe we just use real thread or something. I don't know.
But I think if you do like a thin enough notch and a big enough knot at the end. Then
Yeah.
see what I mean?
So if you guys are just joining, if you joined late, just check the description for the schedule and an idea of how to do this. And I said earlier, if you missed it is like, I'm going to be talking because some people like that talk while they're working, but if that's really annoying to you, I know it would be totally annoying to me. Just turn the volume down. We've got the timer here so you know when I'm going to pull this a little closer so you can see it. So we have another 14 minutes left in this section before the break. And I can certainly stay a little later since we had all the technical issues. If people want more time to work, I'm totally happy to do that. But I do set a schedule and I like to honor that for people who've planned for a specific schedule. But those of you who have more time, we can hang out a little longer since our technical issues cut us short a bit. So I'm gonna try, this is exactly what I do in a gallery space. So I have the monofilament going like across the gallery and then I hang stuff below. So I like the notching idea. Let's try that.
And the schedule kind of came into the, like it edited all into one big
Okay.
block of text. I'm trying to see.
Oh, I see you're trying to make it more legible.
Yeah. I don't know what happened. Somebody, I'm going to read you some fun comments. Somebody
fun.
said, from Washington, D.C., have been collaging with 1-inch tiles made with abstract watercolor sheets. Your 3D idea is wow for that. Maybe we'll use a series of smaller tiles to create perspective in mine.
Oh my God, I need to see your work. If you're on Instagram, will you follow me and like send me a DM? Because I am like trying to visualize. By the way, I did grow up in Bethesda, Maryland. My sister, same last name, is an artist in DC. So I don't know if you know her from the art community, but I have deep roots in that area. Exciting. Thank you for introducing yourself.
And we have another
Okay.
one that said, hi Michelle, I'm from Minnesota. I'm one of your biggest fans.
Oh, yay, thank you. Hi, what's the person's name?
The one from Minnesota, her name is Sweet Lady.
Oh, sweet lady, yeah, we've been together a long time. You've been there. Thank you for your support over the years. Really means a lot to me. I always love seeing your comments and seeing you pop up. I'm so happy you're here today. Okay, I'm gonna like go in front of the camera.
When you do get a chance, I think you would appreciate reading that.
Yeah, I think I will, just so I can say hi to people. So Claire, do you want to take over?
Sure.
I want to cut notches at like a fairly even intervals across here.
Okay.
So I cut one there and you could measure and cut just, I'm making a slit, like not
Okay,
a notch,
okay.
just a little tiny slit.
Yeah.
And I'm going to go in and say hi to folks.
Is it okay if I spin the box since we're not doing
Well,
anything inside of it? Or
I don't know, I kind of like them to be
Leave it
able to
like this?
see it.
Cool.
So, and I'm going to come around. I'm going to move this air cleaner, right?
Yeah.
Certain things don't need to be in the way. Okay, so I want to kind of like be, hi. Okay, I get to say hi to all. Rebecca, hi. Oh my God, you're right across the bay. Do I know you? I'm here, my studio's in Emeryville and I live in Oakland. Thank you for coming. And I like your pink hand. And Wendy from Austin, what a great town. My husband was just down there. We go there a lot, such a fun place. South Australia, I think, is STH. 2:54 a.m. Hey, guess what? I was up at 3 a.m. today, so I don't know if you normally wake up that early, but I totally understand if it being up super early. And Moira from Scotland, hey, welcome. If anyone wants to let us know what you're working on, I'd be super curious. And my Instagram is in the description, so that is a great way. I just answered like some technical questions in a DM there. I love connecting with you guys there. It's a little more personal. This is the only chance I get to really connect with you guys when I do these live streams, which I kind of stopped doing after the pandemic. I didn't know if those interest, so definitely would love to hear from you, either in this chat or in the comments. If you want more of these, because we can definitely schedule more, and any suggestions you have are most welcome. You can always email us at info@themindfulartist.com, or like I said, send me a message via Instagram. I'm on there pretty regularly. And I know Anna from Instagram. So awesome to have you here. And thank you so much again, everybody who hung in there with the technical issues. I just really appreciate that so much. Because I've been looking forward to this for so long, and I'm just really pleased that the technical things didn't make the whole thing fall apart for us today. We've got everywhere too. Okay. Oh yeah, you're the person from DC. Look up my sister. She does mosaic sculptures.
What's your first name?
Valerie is her first name. There's not very many people in the world with her. In the US, I shouldn't say in the world. There's a lot of Théberges in Canada because the two original brothers who emigrated from Normandy in the 1600s settled in Canada. And then a few of them filtered down to the US, but it's apparently a common name, but you don't hear many people in the States with the same name. Okay. And Christian Miller, I'm not sure where you're from, but hey, thank you for joining and saying hi in the chat. And I think that's us. Okay, cool. Did I get to say hi? Diane, tuning in from Portugal. And Susan, hi. Andy, hi. Art Manda, what a fun YouTube handle. I'm guessing your name is Amanda. Let me go by Art Manda here. Anyway. Okay, Andy's working on a painting right on, like I said, no one's gonna tattle on you if you're not doing collage, but this was inspired by World Collage Day, and if you're interested in collage and haven't checked out Collage Magazine, I think it's a wonderful publication, and they're doing all kinds of interesting things. They just opened up a space in New Orleans, so they're actually going to have a gallery, I believe, and residencies there. They do residencies in Scotland. I'd be curious to know if Moira knows about Collage Magazine, knew about this from Collage Magazine, because it seems like they have some active cohort somewhere in Scotland. They have done some residencies and workshops there, and I'm like, oh man, I'd love to go all the way to Scotland to do art. I'd love to go to Scotland, just period. I have never been, so that would be a real treat for me. Anyway, so.
I have to do the notches on the other side.
Oh, Sherry from Seattle, yay, thank you for joining. I'm so glad you're here. So whatever you're working on, if you want to tell me, Wendy's starting in her art journal, got collage started, so she loves mixed media. Awesome, that's great.
It's a good time because I think I'm about to cover your face.
Okay. All right, so I will play around now with this.
So I did
Did you cut this for us?
I did not. No,
Oh, I guess I cut it first.
I'm doing the initial knots and then I'm doing it every inch after that. I figure more
Perfect.
notches the better.
Yeah, I like your thinking. Okay, yeah. And then I'll just like tape these down. This is so fun. It's so fun doing this together.
I know. Together with you and I, together with everybody else.
Yeah, all of it. I tend to be like a really solitary worker, so it's kind of fun to sometimes work in collaboration. Get an opportunity. Okay, when you're done with that, I'll take this guy down. Cut some more monofilament.
For a second I was like, why is it so warm? And then I realized I'm standing in front of the lights.
Okay. Man, this is so cool. I've had this idea for so long, and I'm so happy to finally get to realize it, you know?
Execute it, yeah.
Yeah. And then I can take pictures, because there's a gallery in Oakland that I wanted to propose this. It'll make a lot more sense if I have something to show them, you know?
Yeah.
I'm never really sure when I describe these things if people are seeing what I'm seeing in my head, you know?
It looks really cool, can't you see it?
But also it's a chance because, you know, working on a large scale in an installation is a big commitment.
Mm-hmm.
And I've done it before, but then like once I get in the gallery, it looks really different.
Mm-hmm.
So this might give me a better sense of how how it might play out in real 3D.
Might be fun, maybe a project for another time. Make a to scale human so we could see like.
Yes. Oh, I know. I wanted to like buy those little like railroad people, but I don't think that's our scale. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Maybe I'll do the math and do it as like a little
yeah.
side project.
I definitely wanted to be able to put people in here. I think that's a really fun idea.
Yeah, because then you can see like where things will hit on people's
Yeah.
heads.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm covering the timer. Sorry about that.
Okay.
Anyone was looking at it.
So how much time do we have
Got
left?
3 minutes and.
Oh, that's
seconds.
really soon. Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
it's definitely a short segment, but we will keep on our schedule just to respect everybody's time. I'm okay, Claire, if you can't stay longer, but I will stay longer for people if like,
I have some flexibility.
okay.
Oh, here, I can stay on the other side.
Oh, yeah, do you wanna like start putting these across here?
Sure.
And then I'll start playing with seeing how I can attach these and hang them. So. It's all,
What do you want me
I have no idea how this is gonna work out. It's just trial and error.
Yeah.
I had no exact plan for this. I almost feel like for this, maybe the actual string would be good. Like in real life, I use monofilament because the pieces would be a lot bigger and heavier. But because they're really small and lightweight, I'm not going to.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna try thread just for this mock-up.
And we want to, is putting a string on every inch a good idea? Is that what you?
Well, maybe fewer.
Okay.
We can always add more in. I'm not really sure how this is gonna play out. I was picturing, you know, maybe 5 layers total.
Okay.
So,
We could do every other.
but I like that we have the option to do more.
Okay.
It's something that I'll be figuring out. Not looking at it.
I could always make the string for it and you don't have to hang anything from it. The strings there.
Yeah, but it might make it harder to get in there and tie things off, you know, so I think for now we'll just, can always add more.
Cool.
I'm gonna use this for my fast track.
Oh, smart.
My transponder, we had to get a new windshield. My transponder is lying on my dash because it doesn't have any Velcro in it.
Mine is tucked into like a little cubby in my car because I think it got so hot when the car lived in Fresno where my parents were.
Oh.
It like melted the.
Oh, funny. Okay, so I need a needle. I'm gonna needle and thread through this.
6.
Oh.
The intention was there.
I think it did used to look like that. I'm not sure how it all ended up like this. This is not a very Michelle way to store things, as you can imagine. Might be. Wow, this is crazy. How did this happen? Okay. Do you want? Why don't I slide it a little over so we have like. Yeah, we can have this up here because I'm going to talk in a minute when we have our break. And we can keep going if you want. Okay. That's our timer. Thank you, Claire. You want to set a little 10-minute so I don't
Yeah.
blab too long. Anyone who's followed me knows I'm a blabber. And I lost my little cheat sheet. Where did,
It's on the. I
is
think
it under the computer?
No, I think it got moved to the other side of the desk in the
Okay.
top front corner.
Okay, so everyone, so what I have made for you guys, let me just open this up, is some custom collage packs here. So they're two-sided. There's actually a lot of stuff, and everything in here is from my own personal archive. So I have hand-painted papers that are from my own work. I have some really cool origami papers. I have handmade paper from when I used to make my own paper. I was from a class. I didn't do it beyond that, but it's really cool stuff. So I have all these handmade collage papers and a brush for gluing. As you know, I use matte gel medium a lot for gluing collage. You may have seen my video on that. We could link that if we can find it. But anyway, so we're gonna give away a collage pack. What I would love for you to do if you want to get this is, where are our little instructions? They're not on this sheet.
They're not on this one. I can, oh, they're right behind you.
One of these. Oh, we forgot to give collage prompts. They were in the description. We put them in the comments, right?
I hadn't yet. We could set
Oh, okay, all right. I am so sorry. I forgot we were gonna do collage prompts. We meant to put them in the comments, but because, and pin it, but because of all these technical difficulties, we got a little derailed on that, so.
The steps are on the page right dangling underneath it.
Oh, here, okay. So you wanna go to my Instagram, which is in the description box, right?
It's about to be in the comments.
Okay, Claire's gonna put in the comments too, but it's generally in all my videos in the description box. And I put a reel telling how I got into collage, and I would love to know how you got into collage. And if you're not into collage, that's fine to say so. And then at the end, we will pick a winner. We have like a fun little spinning wheel thing that we'll do live here. So we'll just, everyone in the comments will have a number, and then we will spin a wheel to find out which number won. So I hope you participate, and even if you don't want to win, I hope you find me on Instagram, because like I said, that's a really nice place for me to connect with you on a little more personal level, to follow you, see what you're doing, I'm always happy when I have time to answer any comments or questions or anything there. So, and I post pretty regularly, so if you want to see what I'm doing, that's another way to see what I'm up to. So I hope you guys, I hope that's clear. I hope it was clear.
I also just put all the instructions in a set of comments as well.
Okay,
Yeah.
perfect.
So
Thank you so much. So yeah, if you missed that for some reason, by the way, if you're watching this on the replay, the giveaway is only for the live group. So, but yeah, I have more of these collage things. I meant to put them on Etsy, but I never did. I sold them in my studio to people because it was really fun. I took so much time putting together. It was like an art practice because I like picked colors that went together. I had a really good time with it, and it was a nice way to repurpose all these beautiful papers. So we will send that wherever you are in the world, Portugal, Scotland, California, anywhere you are eligible, as long as your country doesn't prohibit such giveaways.
Which I don't think there's
Yeah,
any places.
yeah. Okay, so just a little check-in. Again, if you don't want to stop, this is your time. I want you to use it in a way that most supports you, but sometimes it's nice to pull back, reflect, see how things are going, how you're feeling about what you're working on, and maybe reset your intention. And I am going to say out loud the collage prompts that Claire is putting in the comments. And I think they're also in the description too, maybe.
They're not yet, but
Okay, all right, you'll put them in there.
They might have to refresh
The feed,
the feed, but
in
it should
order
take
for the
them right
comments
back.
to show
Yeah.
up.
For the
Okay.
updated description.
Oh, for the updated description.
But the
Good
comments will
point,
show up
good point.
themselves.
So if you're looking for ideas either today or another time, one option is to just pick one color and do variations on that color. It's a favorite of mine. I really love analogous color schemes, and it's just fun to see all the different shades of one color and the variation you can get maybe with matte or gloss or texture or pattern or whatever. So that's one idea. Another suggestion is to do a collage, something to do with clothing or fashion. Imagined animals could be another idea, and especially if you're someone who tends to do collage materials from found materials, that could be really cool to kind of cut up different pieces of different animals and create a new one, or to use any kind of textures or colors to create that you find to create an animal. Plants, flowers, trees, anything biologic, organic, living in the plant world. You could do a collage based on the theme of decadence or maximalism. You could think of something with just geometric shapes, just something very simple. Maybe the opposite of the decadence prompt is to do something very minimal. Another idea is to do something with anatomy or the human body, if you like. You could try an otherworldly invented landscape. This one was given to me by a friend, which I thought was a really interesting starting point, because sometimes all it takes is just a start, right? Sometimes just you sit down, you're not sure what to do. We've all been there, right? And then like 10 minutes in, you're just going, but just that getting into the blank page. So here was an idea that's just very specific, very simple, doesn't require any premeditation. Just cut up a triangle. If you don't like a triangle, it could be a circle, square, parallelogram. That takes out about 1/3 of your space, of your given collage support, be it rectangle, square, circle, I don't know, whatever you're working on, paper, cardboard, and have that triangle take about 1/3 the space, and then see where that takes you. What does it need? Like once you have that, say it's a triangle, what shape would interact with it? Do you want it to touch? Do you want it to overlap? Do you want it to overpower? Do you want it to be smaller? And just keep creating a conversation as you add piece after piece. And last one is, how are you feeling? What's your frame of mind? And can you evoke that somehow in your collage? That's a lot of ideas. I mean, this is like a year's worth of projects, really, if you think about it. But some of you work fast, so maybe you'll get through one of these already in this session that we have together. So I'm gonna pause here and let me, I don't have the comments. I know we're getting a lot of comments, so maybe I need to log in.
Here, do you just wanna, I just finished adding.
You finished? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I want to respond to you guys how much we have
There
only.
was just one. Somebody said, I started collage in high school as a fun hobby, but I come back to it as I found it to be a really nice way to communicate and connect with my feelings. I like to combine collage and poetry.
Nice, I love that.
So that's
Okay.
So far that's the only comment we've gotten.
That's the comment, and if that's an entry for the giveaway, make sure you put that on YouTube. I mean, on Instagram. I was gonna show them the post.
I have it.
Oh right, you have. That's right. My phone is what I'm talking to you on, so I can't show it to you on my phone. But Claire's gonna pull it up on her phone, so you know what post we're talking about. So we just made this little reel yesterday. That's what you're looking for. So that's me talking about how I got into collage, and that's where you'll answer the question. Just so go in the comments, and it's just my name. If you know how to spell my name, it's the same name as this channel, and you'll be able to just go in the comments and
it's this one right here.
yeah. There's a lot of reflection from the ring light, so maybe, yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah, so you'll just go in there, and that's how you'll enter. And we'll pick a winner at the very end of this, so that will be in another 30 minutes. So our break is over. Back to work, guys. Thank you for joining us again to celebrate World Collage Day. It's very exciting, and we're working on a 3-dimensional collage here in this box. Haven't gotten anything inserted. I didn't think we would get super far with this, because when I'm hosting, I'm not working as with the same amount of focus as when I'm by myself. But yeah, I'll definitely be sharing this somewhere, YouTube, Instagram, and whatnot. All right, setting the timer again.
For 30 minutes?
30 minutes.
There we go.
Right? Yeah. So that'll be in your time wherever you are, Australia, Scotland, Portugal, Minnesota, 20 minutes past the hour. Okay, so we're gonna work until 20 minutes past the hour. Trying to detangle this box.
Just so you know, I took the comments and put them in their own windows, so they're right here now. They're on this-
Oh, God, how did you do that?
There was this little like 3 dots here at the top of the comments, and it said like, here, I'll show you.
Sweet.
You just do it. Like,
Okay.
so there's these
Oh,
3
nice.
dots,
Okay.
and then I just click pop out chat. So then it like
Right on.
creates it as its own window. The collage prompts
Mm-hmm.
were too large for the word count for a comment.
Oh, okay.
So I just pinned a comment that says Michelle's collage prompts are now in the description of this live video.
Okay.
If you don't see it, refresh.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
And I am monitoring your Instagram.
Thank you. It's funny, I feel like I'm doing another decluttering video. Because it's like, oh, I can't tolerate this mess that is my sewing box. Right?
Maybe at the like 10-minute mark, we should remind them how to do the giveaway.
Oh, yeah. Sounds good. Yeah.
I'm gonna go put it in the box.
Okay. Or do you want to do this so we have something like that is seeable, visible? Do you want to like thread this?
Sure.
I was
Or
gonna
gonna
use
put
a
more of
needle and
these.
thread, just like at the top. And I know, actually, this is almost like a little reminder. So I would get, you know where we keep the tape, right? Like Scotch tape.
Oh yeah, in that box.
So get a piece of tape, because before you put a needle through this, we're gonna,
Oh,
you're gonna make a hole with a needle and then just hang it. And then we'll hang it together, because I'll figure out where I want it. Does that make sense?
I like put a piece of tape on that piece.
On the back,
Oh, okay.
that's what you're gonna poke the needle through.
okay.
So that it reinforces it.
The
So
hole.
the
Okay, so it
needle
doesn't, like,
won't
fray.
tear it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
exactly, yeah. Look, I also have, this is cool. We could use this. This
Oh,
is
yeah.
like,
Like tiny monofilament.
yes, it's called transparent nylon thread. Love it.
Do you have needles?
Yes, right there.
Yay.
I wonder how this got so messy. It's really funny. I never hardly ever use this.
Somebody had a question and somebody else answered for us.
Oh, okay. You ever use one of these? It's like a wheel cutter
Yeah, I think I've seen one
or
before.
fabric. Yeah, I think they use it a lot in quilting.
You can get ones too, like that have like a die cut look like thing to
Oh.
it. So then I think you can use it on paper to die cut, or not die cut. Sorry, that's the wrong word. What is it when like something is like has the little like notch, so you can like tear
Like
it?
pinking shear?
Perforating it,
Oh,
or,
perforate, not like this.
Mm-mm.
Ah.
It's like so it's terrible.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds fun. Okay, here's pins. Okay, and here's a tingle. This thing smells so old and musty, you know that smell of like old
Yeah.
stuff, you know, like musty.
Ooh,
Oops, sorry about that.
I just realized that this is.
They can't see the time.
I'm just dragging it in a little bit more.
Oh, yeah, okay. I'm gonna take a little, oh, there. I like watching it over here too. Okay. think this is like fusible iron tape.
Oh,
You know
nice.
that? You know that? It's like
Yeah.
if you don't want to sew, confuse things together. But look at this. This is so sad. This is like totally a little tingle. How's it going?
Good. I just have to make the knot pretty
Oh, right, because it's hard to,
substantial.
yeah, it's so,
So thin.
yeah, and also so like plasticky. I can imagine it doesn't knot that easily because it's so slippery. Cool, okay.
Can you see it in the?
Yeah, let's move it over here. No, kind of, this is kind of fun to see it from the camera eye. So I'm sort of thinking having it like starting further back here. Oops, it's twirling. You're twirling. It might make, this is actually an interesting thing, so it might be that, actually I don't mind that it moves.
It's kind of cool.
Yeah, let's try this one on. All right, I'm gonna, it's like seeing invisible, it's like tiny spider web or something, you know what I mean? Okay, I'm gonna pass this through, and maybe you can, if I hold this, maybe you can go through that loop I created,
Yeah.
so I don't know if you can see it. You can, I can hardly see it. And then I just moved it. Okay,
And the loop got.
I think the loop got, yeah, okay.
There we go.
There we go. Okay.
Oh.
Whoops.
Trial and error. Trial and error.
Exactly. Okay. So what happened there? Did I pull
I
it?
think the knot is still not.
Maybe we should use string. Let's try string.
Okay.
See if that's easier. Because that was my initial thought. So we'll use string. Just like some white thread.
I think also like for future ones, I might pick like an even thinner needle if we have one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I might even. Are you okay if I poke a second hole through this shape?
Not at all.
Okay.
Yeah. No problem. I mean, I am okay. I am okay. I am 100% okay.
Cool.
That was like, okay. I just can't pull this. I think this has never been opened. So I'm trying to find like the start on this. Can you see that there? Like the start of the thread. Do you see it there?
I think that's just the plastic got like chipped. I think the start of the thread is right. Maybe.
Oh, there. Okay. All right.
Oh, nope. I just.
Well, usually there is a notch that you
Yeah.
like draw it through, so you think that's just a mistake.
That just looks like.
Oh, it's not like a real thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
You want me to?
Maybe it's up there, because it seems like it was pulled from, you see how there's like a less of a layer at the very top?
Oh yeah, yeah.
So maybe that's.
Oh, there it is.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, maybe the smallest needle possible. Are those all pretty big? Do we need a smaller needle?
So this is the one that I used for comparison. So I think that like this one here is probably thinner. What do you think? Like this is the one I used. This is the one I was about to use. This one.
Yeah, are these all the same size? What about that one? Is that
Yeah.
smaller?
I think that those two are about
Give
the
or
same
take.
size. Okay.
Okay,
Let me try this
yeah.
one.
That's great.
Just see if there's any new comments happening.
started maybe 15 minutes late, we'll just work after the giveaway for another 15 minutes for anyone who wants to
Yeah, that makes sense.
be with us.
30 minutes goes by so fast.
I know it does, right? Okay. I give up. I want to salvage
You have
that, but
to-
I just don't think
For the sake of time.
yeah, it's just not gonna happen today here. Okay, I'll do this a little bit later. But at least I got things back where they belong. This is such a cute little lunchbox, isn't it? Probably got that at, like Michael's or
Daiso.
something like that. Yeah, maybe Daiso, maybe Daiso. Okay. So,
Alright, I'm just about to ready to place
okay.
this.
I'm gonna find some more shapes here. This color would be cool. This is all just like very preliminary.
So you
I'm just-
liked about right there?
Yeah,
Okay.
thank you.
Just so you know, when I'm like not using the needles, I've been poking it into
Oh, okay.
this thing.
Cool.
I'm trying not to.
Yeah.
But if you need a
You could
needle.
also do it in here if you want.
Oh, that's true. I feel like I'd. Let me see.
You'd
Put
lose
there.
it?
Will I remember? Yeah, there we go.
Supposedly those little things keep the needle sharp. Did you know that?
Yeah, that's what I heard. Or like the little sometimes they have like a little pepper hanging off of them,
Oh.
and sometimes the little pepper was filled with like little beads and stuff that like you
Oh.
poked it in and it sharpened it or something like that, which is kind of funny. I always like finding out uses for like you're like, what is that? Like,
Yeah.
why do you have that? And then you find out that like,
And now
oh, they used it for this and this back.
I
in
saw
the-
this YouTube came up with like a seam ripper, you know, has that little red ball.
Oh yeah.
And they're like, this is little known use for this, but I didn't click and watch. What is the use for? Because I hardly ever use those
I
things.
have no idea.
Okay, here I got another. I guess I'm getting an oval vibe here.
It's very
Yeah. Okay, maybe it'll be a bunch of ovals. Who knows?
You've done a piece with like hanging ovals, right?
Yes.
The sky.
Yeah, the
Is that
sky
the sky?
touches every world. Yeah. Yeah, I'm feeling ovals
sorry.
today. Whoops, sorry. The other thing is some might just go directly on that wall.
Oh yeah.
And this is, I have some removable tape. I don't know if you saw that in the tape box.
Yay! First shape hung.
Yay! So we can kind of see something. Maybe I didn't bring any removable tape to the studio. Oh well. I just have some at home. I'll use this type of tape anyways. How tall are these walls again?
They are. Let me find my map.
Oh, okay.
We decided to do, I think, 8 feet tall ceilings. Do you want it them in feet or them in inches? Do you want the height that we did?
Feet. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, just I am trying to picture a person in there. Okay, I'm crossing it over here. I'm already excited about it. Even as this rough sketch. Yeah, slide it. Oh, look. Oh, I love it. They slide.
Oh, not yeah.
So the monofilament's actually really good because I think it slides better than it would like on a stick or something.
Yeah.
Also, it's a lot less obvious, you know? But this makes me think like, I want to make it so it's almost like, not quite a maze, but people are walking through the space.
Yeah.
And if they're swinging and twirling around, that might not be the best.
I wonder if
So
there's
I
a
think we might have to like tie two things on to keep them from
trouble.
swiveling. But like when when I made one here, like tying onto pipes, they don't move around as much either.
But I would guess, like, if there's like a wind breeze or something. that
Yeah,
they would
exactly.
Spin themselves.
So,
Does it do anything to add a tiny bit of weight at the bottom? Does that keep them from spinning too much, or?
that's
Is my
another
science
thought,
wrong?
but I think stabilizing with two makes more sense. And actually, I want to pull this up further. I think we don't need so many strings.
Okay. Do you want to put this one maybe here, like up an inch?
Yeah, maybe, yeah. This one got a little saggy. Okay. Now I'm gonna try some really transparent stuff, because that's, I think, where the fun is like, just, when it gets all full up, you'll be looking through all these layers, you know? But these are cool sheets.
Is that good? Do you want it there, or do you even want it like?
Yeah, to start with. I'll decide if I want to fill in. Thank you. I have my scissors, okay. I'm blocking the timer. Hi, everyone. I like it floating around though. It's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Twirling, you see it?
I'm going to write down our hashtags so people can see them at the end of the stream where to share them.
Oh, perfect. Yeah. I forgot about that.
It's in the description, but I also feel like sometimes.
Yeah, no, that's a great reminder. Yeah, I didn't even mention it, so I want to do that. Oh my god, this is getting me so excited! Okay.
gonna do it again. Like, I think we should just go until we get somebody that.
Or I just thought we'd count up the number of comments that were answering the
Okay.
question and then do a spin for that many.
Okay. Then
I mean, I'm assuming the spinner can pick, you can tell how many options you want, like
Mhm.
between,
Yeah.
right? Is that how it
Yeah.
works? Okay, let's see here. This. Oh, I guess I'll just do that. Okay. Wow, I can't believe I'm threading a needle.
You are? Do you need help?
I did it, but it's just like a testament to my natural vision training, because I would have, a few years ago, I would have had to wear glasses to see that. Okay, I got the 2 strings. We'll see if that keeps it from twirling around quite so much.
How much time is left?
4 minutes, 52 seconds.
Should I do a little reminder of the giveaway?
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Just a quick reminder, we're gonna do the giveaway at the end of this work session. So if you haven't already, go to Michelle's most recent Instagram post, Instagram reel on her Instagram. It's tagged, or the link is in the comments. Go to her most recent reel and comment how you got into collage, or if you're not a collage artist, how you got into art. Yeah, leave a comment and follow Michelle, and then that will enter your name into the giveaway. And that is ending in about 4 minutes. So if you haven't done it yet, or if you're like, if you joined us after the break that we had where we introduced it, now's your time to join the giveaway. Yeah, okay, cool. Back to work.
Shoot. Well, this is a little wonky. I didn't tie them off right. Okay.
Five entries of the giveaway.
Okay, great. Okay, and here's a little.
Maybe I'll tape this in front of my iPad instead of
Okay,
type it.
cool. Yeah, or you could even like tape it to the front of this box or something. I don't know. All right, so this is how tall I would be in the space, Claire.
Okay.
I kind of want to. I like them hanging low.
Okay.
So anyway, I'm just playing around with it.
Cool.
I'm gonna make a little person. You know, maybe some pipe cleaner person. I have some pipe cleaners, not here, but
Yeah.
just to give me the sense of scale, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, here's a tall person. This is how tall is this person? Okay, this person is 7 feet tall. Here's a basketball player.
Well, this is 8 feet. We're doing a 1.5 inch to 1 foot scale.
Oh, I thought it was 1 to 1.
No, it's 1.5 to 1.
Oh, shoot, that
So if you're-
I need to get the.
How tall are you?
I'm 5'2".
How many? Do you know how many inches?
62 inches, isn't that?
Okay.
Yeah.
62 times 1.5, 93 inches in this space.
Okay, but this is.
No, 90. That's not right. I did my math wrong.
We need the architect scale
okay.
ruler. That's how we know, right?
We are not mathematicians, we
No.
are artists.
That's right, definitely. So glad I don't have to take math again.
Okay, so that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay.
That's 5. I know it says 4, but I used the little section at the bottom too.
Oh, okay,
So
got it,
that's 5 feet tall.
got it, okay. Oh, so that's much bigger. So this would be like a normal height person.
So things should hang a little closer to the ceiling.
Look at Michelle's amazing installation. I love it so much.
So would it be better if things like?
No, I want them lower.
Okay.
Because I want them to be immersed and
Yeah.
surrounded. Yeah, so this one almost feels, I mean, it doesn't matter. I'll be playing around
Yeah.
with it. There's a lot more to do here.
I think if
but
I'm in a
getting the
space
feel.
too, things being above me also like. If
Yeah.
it stopped at my height, I feel like it'd be a little less immersed in it. Whereas like if it was like a little bit taller than me,
Yeah.
then
Yeah, exactly.
yeah.
Yeah.
Don't know if you asked for that.
No. I'm gonna play around with it. That's an interesting thought there. And there's a lot to play around with here, so we'll see how it all evolves.
Oh, we've got like seconds left.
Okay. All right, that's our timer. Wow. Okay, well, we'll have to fix this little guy later. That's one there. Oh, guys, our session's up. As I mentioned, I don't know if you joined late, but you may have been here when we were having all the technical issues caused by the solar flares.
That's what we'll blame it on.
Anyway, so So we will stay a little bit after, but we're gonna do the giveaway for those of you who have to leave on time today. And I'm so grateful you joined. So Claire made a little thing. Where are the hashtags?
Here.
Oh, okay. Here are our hashtags.
They're also in the description.
We would love to see your work, and you can hashtag it with these 2 hashtags so we can find you. I'm on Instagram. I really do not use Facebook at all anymore. So I wouldn't see it, sadly, if you put it on Facebook, but I don't know. Claire, are you ever on Facebook?
I am not.
Okay, neither of us are on Facebook, so we would love to see your work if you feel like sharing it on Instagram. And the hashtags are also in the description, right?
Yes, and I'm about to put them in the comments.
Okay, yeah. And by the way, you know, World Collage Day is literally worldwide. There are hundreds of events happening either today or around this time of the month. It happens every year, the 3rd, is it the 2nd or the 3rd? Is it the 2nd Saturday?
I think that this is
second Saturday in May.
Yeah.
So, so there's a bunch of stuff already on Instagram for World Collage Day. Even if you didn't finish something, or you can post it later, it doesn't matter. We'd love to see what you were up to, or even a picture of you in your workspace. I just love getting to see who you are, connect with you in some shape or fashion. If you're a more private person, I totally respect that too. And if you just want to share personally with me on Instagram, just send me a little DM with your art or yourself, what you worked on. You could also send it to info@themindfulartist.com. So we can hear from you whatever way is most comfortable to you. And I think we're about ready to do this giveaway, Claire.
Yeah.
Are we checking, updating?
Let me refresh.
She's refreshing. So hopefully you had a chance to enter if you wanted to.
Okay. Yes.
And we will we'll pick. So Claire's got the number picker wheel.
Yeah.
She's setting it up right now. So in a second we'll move the iPad and we'll show you the number picker wheel in its place, right?
Yeah. So comment 2 through 6 are entered into the giveaway.
Okay. All right. So
Let me see if I can.
do you want to put it over here? Just pop it in.
Yeah. I don't know how well we'll be able to see it on the screen. Let me go around the other side.
Let's see. I'll try and angle it so it doesn't get the light in there.
I'll click the button.
And if you can brighten it at all, it might be a little easier to see. I'm not sure how bright the screen is.
There we go. Okay.
Right.
Spin. I got comment number 3. Okay, I put it in newest first list. Let's see what number 3 is. That is M.W. Stucker, Wendy Stucker. That is our
Okay, great.
our
So
giveaway
Wendy,
winner.
you can DM me or email us at info@themindfulartist.com with your address, and I will send this off to you ASAP. Congratulations, and thank you for entering. And like I said, we still want to see your work regardless or hear from you, so you can hashtag it and connect with the whole World Collage community worldwide who are celebrating collage today and around this time of the month. But today actually is World Collage Day, so I wanted to do it on the actual World Collage Day. Again, we're always happy to get your feedback. If you have suggestions, if you'd ever want to do one of these again, let us know. At this point, the chat's going to end pretty soon, and that's not permanent, so you can also put it in directly in the comments. I think you can do comments on a live video, correct? Claire? Or is it only chat that's open?
I think it's chat.
Okay, because didn't you pin comment though? You pinned a comment?
I pinned a chat. Like I pinned a.
Oh,
like
I
pinned
see.
something
Okay,
to
all
the
right.
Message.
Never mind then. You can tell us in the chat any feedback on how we're doing this. If you'd like to do it again, suggestions. Love to hear from you. Okay? So, we're wrapped up for our official event, but because we had all the technical issues with the sound on the first iteration of the live stream, we are now going to just do an extra 15 minutes for those of you who want to hang out and just work a little teensy bit longer. We're going to be here doing our thing. You can be there doing your thing. But those of you who have to sign off now, so long. Hope to see you on the next YouTube video here or on Instagram or wherever we find ourselves in common in time and space.
Yay!
All right, thank you. Yay! All right. I'm gonna add more pieces to this now. I like this stuff too. Look at this glitter thing here. I'm just having fun, Claire.
Cool.
Just draping things over to get the effect.
And
oh, that's so cool.
Wendy responded, so she stuck around for the whole thing.
Yay! Woohoo.
And then we've got someone that says, yes, please do this again.
Okay, great.
And then somebody else said, Wendy said, this is really fun. It went so quickly. I enjoyed hanging out with everyone. Didn't get very far in my art, but I'm going to keep working on it.
Yippee!
Yay! Do you need some water, Michelle?
Yes. Okay. Thank you. I have some water in my little cube over there.
This one?
No, that's my soy milk. I think I drank it all. Over by
Oh, okay.
yeah, the kitchen area. In the back, there's some like more manageable bottles. Okay, I'm cutting some more stuff. Okay, we should set another timer so we can keep track. Can I use your thing?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. Oops, going in the wrong direction. Okay, that's probably like, we're probably a couple minutes in.
Yeah.
I'll
Did
just,
you do like 13 or
yeah,
12?
okay. Okay.
Should we flip this back for now?
Yeah, why not?
Okay. Yay!
I didn't know I was gonna do all ovals, but I'm just on an oval kick here. I'm liking it.
I'm gonna add to the chat. Loved having you all here today.
Nice, thank you.
There's still 13 people sticking around.
Yay.
Okay. How
Okay.
do I help you out?
Oh, do you want to put like one, like all the way in the, or
Sure.
maybe not that far in the front, maybe like about here.
I have like a little curl.
2 notches in.
Oh, there.
Okay, thanks.
Mm-hmm. That was for the fabric.
Right, yeah. I was just looking at the type of tape, it's like magic greener tape. I can't remember what that tape is. Something I bought.
Oops. I'm so happy this box is working so well. When I put it together yesterday, I was like, please work, please work.
It's beautiful. You did an amazing job.
There we go. First.
Okay, I'm gonna like do a little, do you wanna do this and
Sure.
I'll hang my little
Yeah.
guy? Or actually, you can just, do you wanna, that latest big.
This one?
Yeah, so what I'm doing, I messed up on this one, Claire. I didn't tie this one as tight. So if you can tie this one a little tighter, cause I'm trying to, oh, I know, wait, what was I doing here? I untied that, this one. So I did 2 to kind of see if I could stabilize it. So if you can tie that one on like about the same length, that is the tricky part, right?
Is getting them balanced.
Yes, I didn't think about that. See, this is so great. This is why we do a mock-up to like resolve
Figure out
all
what the bigger
these.
issues are.
Yeah. So when I did the installation of the Sky Touches Every World, I got in there with all the pieces and I'd had everything hanging here in the studio, you know, as I was practicing. And I just made all these pieces knowing when I got on site, I'd like actually make the piece. I basically just had a whole bunch of stuff. I didn't do a mock-up. I didn't know exactly, and the space was different. I just didn't know how it would turn out. But I only had 3 days to do it. And the first day, it was terrible. Wasn't doing what I thought. I wanted light to shine through the pieces. Light wasn't shining through the pieces. It was just, I hated it.
It was no, oh no.
And then it totally changed by the next day. And my friend Phil, so it was I hadn't actually met Phil then. Now so my friend Sarah was helping me. And she also SF State grad. And so she was helping me, and then she called her friend Phil in, who had done like house framing with his dad. So he climbed up on these rafters and tied the ovals horizontal. And he was able, no one could get him balanced out but Phil. He was a genius. Somehow he got them all balanced out so they lay completely horizontal to the ground. It was incredible. I don't know if I could ever do that project again without Phil. He was so good. And
That's cool.
I'm still friends with those guys, and they ended up getting married.
Oh, cute.
And now they have a little, like he's 18 months year old, I think. Or no, maybe I think he's about to turn 2 already.
My goodness.
Yeah. Anyway, it was amazing how it worked out. Okay.
Dot said, thank you for this delightful Saturday morning company. Got some fun ideas for a 3x4.
Oh my God, I know Dot. Dot, I didn't know you were here. Hi, say hi to Jim. Dot's a friend of mine. Oh my God.
Thank you for the company.
Awesome. Thank you for coming, everyone. This is so great.
Do you want the little paint stroke at the top or the bottom?
Oh, let me look. I was thinking at the top, maybe at the bottom. Just see how it's gonna look together. Let's see here. See, I kind of, this one I want.
Close up.
Yeah, because I want it, the idea is just to be able to see through all the layers, so it is like a 3D. Actually, I kind of want it more in the middle. Now I'm changing my mind. Do you want to put one?
Another string.
Yeah, so like, I mean, I think 2 more notches in, right about
Here?
Right about here.
Okay.
Yeah. And we'll hang it from that. We'll have it in front of these because there's going to be, it's all going to be filled in, but right now I just really want to get the sense of the layering that I've been picturing in my mind, because it's like those, but it's exploded into 3 dimensions. So I'm not trying to resolve the whole thing. I'm trying to just see how my idea will fit in this. And I think at the bottom.
Cool.
Yeah. Thank you.
Does this one need tape in the back, or is it's
I
already
don't think
got its
so,
own
because it
hole?
is fabric. So
Okay.
I'm not putting tape on the ones that are actual fabric. Pellon is more like paper, so I feel different about it. But the ones that are like painted on, you did a great job of that too. Thank you.
I
And
also
it is.
realized that if one is like not super tight, they can always go
Ooh.
out. You know, or like if one is tight, it can stay out. And
I feel like that might even stabilize it more. Oh, I love it. And I love like move it around.
Yeah.
I even can see like if we could do this in a gallery where it could change. Every week I could do a new configuration.
Move them around,
And oh, I'm loving this. So fun.
It's a good project.
Okay. And then I'm here doing cleaning. My comfort zone, cleaning. I've done so many videos of me tidying, cleaning. But you know, I just could not leave my sewing box in such disarray. Just
Too aware of it now.
it's too, yeah, it just makes it hard to work with it for me, you know, like other people, not so much, but for me, it's like, oh, it's gotta be orderly, I've gotta be able to find everything. Okay.
Okay. Said paint swash at the bottom.
Yeah. And I had it facing a certain way. I think it was that way, do you remember? I think it was that way. This kind of matches you.
On World Collage Day, you're making a collage world.
Oh, I love it. Thank Thank you for calling that out.
So I think you also need to post what you made using the hashtags too.
Oh, right.
To take some photos for your story.
Yes, thank you. God, how can I ask other people if I'm not doing it? Okay. And this is interesting that I kept like the plastic that the scissors came in. I don't know if that was necessary.
Waste not. Throw away.
But one of them had instructions like of oiling the hinge, so I'm saving the instructions. I think it was for the pinking shears.
Mm-hmm. How much time do you have left?
Oh, good question.
The time setting 4.5 minutes.
Okay.
Oh wait, we need the
Oh, so sorry. I stole your.
clean up. Okay, so you're thinking like.
Oh, this is so fun to see it from this angle. I felt like it was over here.
I thought you overlapped it with the other shapes that were here. Did you end up deciding to move it?
It was kind of. I better look at it from that side. Sorry.
No, that's okay.
It's too hard to see in a little tiny phone.
Here, I'll switch you out. You can place it and then we'll.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
Needing some water.
See it from. Okay. Yeah. Think about here. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, should I just like, do you want to come and I'll hold it here or something? And you can.
I'm gonna come from the other side.
Okay.
Yippee!
Okay. Oh, we really made some progress on this. It's
Yeah.
totally feeling like, just so happy to see my ideas coming
To life.
Yes.
I guess also I realized the height is more important than like the specific spot because they can slide.
Right. Oh, good point. Yeah, I keep forgetting that. Oh, and here's some. I guess you used all the. Oh, no, we can put
I
it
did.
in
There's a
here.
little.
I
Can
feel
you
like.
hand me a little needle? Let me see if I can use it to undo this knot.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Maybe is a pin easier because you can grab it better?
That's true. Yeah.
Thank you. I love this glittery stuff too. Isn't that cool?
Oh, that's fun.
I definitely want to put that in there. Although the scale would be super different, wouldn't it? Yeah. But still, that could work. But I think it would need like more structure. But I could do that with like a medium. You know how I paint the medium on these and make them stiffer? Like this one has, this is fabric with medium on it. See how stiff that gets?
Yeah.
So I could do something like that with this glittery stuff. The one collage I put the glitter, it's fun. Like it kept getting glitter on all the other art. So I had to kind of isolate him so he wasn't messing anybody else up.
Did I do this too tall or does that look like a good height right there?
I've only done one string, so.
Can you put me in there with the scissors person?
Yeah.
No, that's fine.
Cool.
Yeah. In any event, it still feels like a very rough sketch. Oh my gosh. World Collage Day Work Together is officially ending, guys. Thanks for those who stuck around a little bit, and I'm so happy you could join us. I really want to see your stuff. Anything. I know sometimes you, like, if it's just new and you don't want to share it on social media, but even just a little shot of maybe your workspace or something, you know, you can say in process, but it would mean a lot to me. Either privately as a DM or with the hashtags, share it in your stories or your feed on Instagram so I can see what you're up to. And yeah, we'll schedule another one of these. I think that would be fun.
Yeah.
Yay! All right, take care, everyone. We're about to sign off. I think Claire will hit the button over there in a second. Thank you.
See if I can figure out
see
how
the
to
last
end this.
little comments. Give a minute for the last. Thank you, sweet lady. Oh, Sherry, thank you for joining. Rebecca, yay! Thanks for saying goodbye. Wendy will send your prize to you. Thank you.
All right, ready?
Yeah.